one person's idea of what a sales manager does is different from company to company. I mean, drastically different sometimes.
Yeah.
Ops managers definitely can be a different role. What's your vision and what's your ops manager all about? What's that role all about for you? Because I think that's just a really key role to grow and scale a business.
Yeah. I think really, so the big thing is that was kind of the position to replace me. Somebody to put out all the fires, somebody to coach, mentor, train all the technicians, to hold all the technicians accountable, to ensure that maintenance is being done, that repair, you almost, if you're in this industry, you almost have to be a part-time mechanic, too, with like equipment breaks down, this is
Yeah.
breaking, stuff like that. Ensuring that we're meeting our production goals. And basically, I mean, really, it's everything related to production and, and the team and the technicians and all that stuff. So, it's a very important position. It was kind of like the last critical piece for us to fill that took me out of a lot of that day to day, getting calls from the technicians, like,
Yeah.
hey, we're in this situation. What do we do?
Yeah.
So that position, I think, takes the most stress off of the owner. At least it did in my case, just because I've got somebody else, taking all those, fielding those calls, putting out those fires, and so on and so
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah. And do you set up your pay? You don't necessarily have to say exactly what the pay is, but how did you set up the pay structure for an ops manager?
Yeah, that's one of the salary positions.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a few salary positions, and that's one of them.
Okay. Is he responsible at all for the profit and loss and gross margin and things like that, or not necessarily?
No, that's something that I still keep a close eye on and kind of manage and all that stuff. I mean, we'll give them, daily production goals, weekly production goals, monthly goals. But I'm still kind of taking a lot of that ownership on managing the P&L and all that stuff. And so
Okay.
I think just stressing to the team the importance of, this is why we don't, leave our trucks running all the time. This is why we don't overuse supplies and consumables, and we don't cause property damage and everything else, because that costs money. That costs money
Right.
to go fix that stuff. So, eventually, I think moving towards, because we follow the performance pay model, and I know Dan's, we've talked to you guys about that for years.
Yeah.
That's the model that we have found best for the technicians. And I'm looking at maybe in the future a performance pay model for our operations manager as well.
Yeah.
So when our callback and property damage is below a certain rate, you get a weekly bonus for that. Something along those lines.